guys, it's Crystal. So for the past couple of weeks, I have had some new hair, and many of you have been leaving really sweet comments complimenting me on the color, on the style, asking when I got it done, and actually this is yet another amazing wig from Vixen Lace Wigs. So if many of you can think back to late November, early December, I did 2 reviews on 2 wigs that I had gotten from Vixen Lace Wigs, and I absolutely loved those wigs. I thought that it couldn't get any better. I had gained so much confidence from those wigs. You guys know, who have been watching me for a little while, that my hair has really awful breakage problems. I'm sure some of you have seen some spikes sticking up. I'm sure some of you have seen just the issues that my hair has gone through. And just a few weeks ago, I had gotten my real hair cut just up until probably this length actually, and it got a little bit healthier. But just around that time, this gorgeous wig named Kristen had come in the mail for me. This wig is absolutely perfect. This is the most natural looking unit I own right now. This color is called Vixen Red. As you can see, it is just such a pretty burgundy auburn color. Do a little close-up. Now this is a lace front wig, and she has 3 combs in here, 2 on the side and 1 in the back, so it's very secure but without making you feel like your head is completely facelifted or pulled back too tight. So she is very secure. She's not going to go anywhere. You can really move her around just like you would with natural hair, and the actual seams and everything are staying put. The hairline looks so incredibly natural on her. She does not look like a unit. I also love the fact that you can part her. The other 2 wigs that I had gotten from Vixen Lace Wigs, they came pre-parted, so it was really difficult to part them any which way I wanted without them getting stuck a certain way. This wig, Kristen, can be parted many different ways, and the part always looks very, very natural. You guys can see that. It looks like actual scalp, and the lace is actually just a tawny color, so it's very easy to match. Kristen had also come to me really cutely curled, and she stays as such. No matter how many times I kind of put her back away, I take her out, and the little flips, as you can see, are just everywhere. And I think that that is so cute instead of just a straight unit or instead of a kind of choppier unit. This is really textured. She's really, really nicely done and nicely styled. Now I'm going to show you a back view of Kristen. Here's Kristen from the back. The first thing that I noticed about Kristen off the bat automatically was how soft she was. I could not believe it. I thought that Kristen was human hair when I pulled her out. She feels just like Indian rummy hair to me. She feels so soft. There is a little bit of shedding with Kristen, tiny bit. It's just like your natural hair shedding though. It's nothing more than a couple of strands every once in a while. She feels so luxurious. She is so easy to maintain. And so far, I have gotten people asking me when I got my hair cut and colored. And that's in person, not just through YouTube or a video. People that I see on a daily basis who see my hair all the time are still tricked, still don't realize that I'm wearing a unit, which I think is really cool. That's the #1 sign for me of a really good, sturdy unit. Now, another thing that I really like about Kristen is the fact that because her hair is so soft, she also looks a little bit more realistic than one of the other units that I've gotten from Vixen Lace Wigs, which they're all beautiful, but she isn't as thick or as full, and that's not a bad thing to me because I can put her behind my ears just like natural hair without her looking kind of bulbed out a little bit. I can really manage her a little bit better. I can put her in ponytails, pigtails, anything I want, and she's going to look very natural. There are some units out there that are very thick to the point where you actually have to go and take them into your hairdresser and have them touched up a bit. Kristen, I did not have to do that with at all. She is perfect and beautiful as is. Now, Kristen retails for $59.95. It is safe to use heat on Kristen, although I don't know why you would want to unless her flips actually start to come out. I would definitely recommend using a heat spray though, just because it's safe to use heat on your units. You always want to make sure that you have some sort of a heat protectant just to protect them from frying. Even the safe range of heat can damage them. That's happened to me in the past with my units. I've used under the safe amount of heat and it still made them fried a little bit towards the ends. Now, Kristen is Future of Fiber, just like the other two that I have from Vixen Lace Wigs, but I don't know what the difference is because this does not feel like Future of Fiber at all. This feels like human Indian Remy hair to me. This feels like Remy. This does not feel like Future of Fiber. So I think that the quality of this wig far surpasses the other two that I do have from Vixen Lace Wigs. I absolutely love the other two. It's not that they're bad in any way because they have been really, really fun wigs for me. But this one I just feel so much more confident in, so much more comfortable in. It just seems to fit my face better, my style a little bit better. I think that because she looks so natural, because I can part her any which way I want, because her parts look very natural, she does seem to just fit more in that natural looking category a little bit better. Another thing with Kristen, if you can see how closely she is sewn together, it's perfect. It's very, very perfect. The hair amounts when you get to the actual sewn parts are much closer together than on some other units I've had in the past. So the hair seems to be a little bit thinner but sewn closer together, allowing for that more natural, realistic look without all of that extra bulk. Now she only comes in Lacefront, not glueless, not a full. She only comes in 14 inches. The other thing that I noticed immediately with Kristen was her lace. Now her lace came down to about right here before you cut a Lacefront wig. The lace comes down to about midway down your forehead. The Lacefront wigs are just called as such because once you cut that lace to go exactly where your hairline is, you can then glue down whatever tiny little bit is left if you need to. I don't need to because Kristen also comes with a wig strap. So she's got 3 combs and a strap, so I can adjust her as needed to have her secure on my head. But for those of you who choose to glue down a Lacefront wig, Kristen's lace is so soft. That was something I noticed immediately. It felt like nylon stockings. That's how soft this lace was. And I think that the softer the lace, the more realistic it's going to look and the more seamless that it's going to look as well when you go to glue her down. Now she does not include any baby hairs and I don't think she needs to because honestly she comes with so much in the front. And I just think that once you style her to your liking, you are going to love her. She initially came with a part right down the middle, and I was a little bit nervous because I don't really do parts down the middle. I don't think that it looks very good on me, so I found it so surprisingly easy to just manipulate the hair around a little bit and get her styled exactly how I need her, and it stuck like that, and it is just perfect. Now, Kristen came to me within 3 days, I believe, of the set date that she was shipped. She came with this on the inside, which I still keep so that I can keep her shape. And I just love that Vixen Lace Wigs sends them out with these under there because it really helps keep that during the shipping. And as always, all of my Vixen Lace wigs have arrived in a bag like this, which I like because it makes sure that the hair all stays in one spot. I save the bag so that I can keep them in there. I kind of think of them as dust bags. I don't like to leave my wigs out unless they're drying. The other wigs that I have, I do wash a little more often. This one, I don't feel the need to just yet because she is so new. I love the ends on her as well. The ends look and feel as if they've just freshly been cut, if you can see that, which is so nice. It just looks like a real styled haircut. You can put Kristen on and go to work, go to school, go to a party. It's not going to be very out there in your face. People are just going to think that you've tailored your hair very cleanly, very professionally, and she just is beautiful. I absolutely love the products that come from Vixen Lace Wigs. I have personally had very professional customer service from them, really good cooperation and understanding, and I really have had good correspondence anytime that I've had a question, anytime I've had a concern. One of the things that I adore about Vixen Lace Wigs is that they're huge philanthropists. They have joined up with NASH, which is the National Alopecia Areata Foundation, and NAF has developed a fund called the Ascot Fund This is a pre-purchase program that provides financial assistance towards the purchase of custom-made lace wigs. The program is open to individuals who suffer from alopecia or similar conditions and are experiencing financial difficulties. Since the start of NAF in 2004, hundreds of people have been able to benefit from the fund of the wigs. Now, Vixen Lace Wigs participates in this. They have a whole section on eligibility, and I think that that's wonderful. How many of us know somebody who maybe has cancer, who's gone through radiation, who's gone through chemotherapy, and would love a beautiful piece of hair to have? I personally know somebody who asked me where my units came from for that very reason, and when she checked out Vixen Lace Wigs, she was just overjoyed to see that they participate in this program. These wigs can turn you into anybody that you want to look like, and I think that that's why it's so much fun, because you're still being you. You're not going and getting a drastic thing done to you. You're just putting on a hairpiece and feeling beautiful for even a few hours. So I want to thank Vixen Lace Wigs so much for letting me do this review. And I also want to thank you guys for watching. Please go check out www.vixenlacewigs.com and let me know what you think about the wigs. They're absolutely beautiful, guys. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Take care.